Gamer, you have saved me! We now must kiss! Okay. Well, now that it's fixed, let's get to gaming! So I haven't been able to animate or play video games because my computer has been unwell. And only recently has it become stable. Not again! Babe, get the baseball bat! A lot of people take for granted how far computer technology has come, and when theirs dies, they just throw it out in the trash and buy a new one. But for me, nah, I'm broke. So I had to learn how to swap computer parts because it's the cheaper alternative. And oh buddy, I was wrong. The process of swapping computer parts is like performing life-threatening surgery on your child constantly. Scalpel? Jar of peanut butter? Mouthwash? Smells great, sir. Okay, let's continue, shall we? Oh god, we're losing him! Not to mention, there are specific little things that your computer friends tell you to do which make the process that much more dramatic. Make sure your hands are clean. Don't work on a carpet. No magnets. And all for good reason. So with being broke from expensive parts and stress, it was time to get building. And it took me like 2 hours to figure out how to get the case off. Huh. That doesn't seem right. The front of the computer looks cool as always, but when you need to swap the power supply, the jungle full of cables you have to navigate after pulling it out is miserable. And with my elite gamer skills, the GPU and power supply were swapped pretty easily. But let me tell you, the amount of sweat dripping off of me could make any desert an ocean. And now you would think that the hard part was over. Oh buddy, try again. Cable management, ever hear about that? No? Same. My case is so small, and all the new cables forced me to cram everything in the back or else the back wouldn't get on. This literally took longer than swapping the goddamn parts. I almost welcomed an open concept idea. Hey man, that's gonna get a lot of dust in there. Huh, looks to be like someone doesn't know the concept called airflow. Well, lucky enough, everything worked out, and now there's a rave show in my computer now. Oh, would you look at that? Things are great. I could play video games again, like a massive seamless co-op Elden Ring playthrough. I recorded, then edited, then spent over 150 hours on a project for... No, not again! Yep, goodbye hard drive, and I ended up losing 6 years of stuff all in one moment, including the edit.
Well, this is why you have to back up your stuff.
Well, you were totally right, I'll never doubt you again because my life currently feels like a stale pancake. And turning on my computer was a no-go because a failed drive could do more damage, so I sat there for 3 days, thinking about my life. Who am I? Is that my sock or my fiance's? I was at a crossroads on whether I actually give up this goal or continue forward. So like any logical person, what SSD please? That'll be $200. Okay. And with my bank account tapped out and a new part in my hands, surely this is gonna be easier than the rest to install, right? Just slide it in and put in the screw. Yeah, I immediately scrambled to Discord to call my tech nerd friends and thank you guys so much for dealing with me and my dumb self. I can't even imagine how much patience you need. Do I cut the blue or the red wire? Who said anything about cutting? Huh? Well, that doesn't seem right, guys. Hey, you guys still there? And now for some nerdy stuff a computer wannabe like me would never even know existed. It turns out when you plug in the NVMe into the motherboard, it shuts off the 4 SATA cables on my motherboard. So with 6, I already had 1 filled and 1 slot left. Like, how am I supposed to get this SATA cable in there with my big meaty claws? Listen for the click, Tram. I think I got it. Guys, it took me 3 hours just to get this cable in because it was so small. But after we booted up the computer, things looked kind of promising. It was literally reading everything again. Okay, Tram, show me the computer. Yeah, just click the first one to boot up. And I ended up having to take out the part anyways. But as for now, we're in a slightly stable state with my computer, and I'm gonna continue going until this thing dies. But moral of the story, if I ever get money, I'm paying someone else to do this. Please never make me do this again, I beg of you. But until next time, nurse, soft taco.